James, have you started using any of the AI features yet to generate your notes from meetings?
No, because it's what it does is it transcribes the
Yeah.
entire meeting.
Yeah,
And because I'm the host, it attributes everything that is said to me.
You. Yeah.
well, that's fine.
Thanks, Sid.
Yeah, and it's like,
James said.
it's like if I'm gonna have to spend that much time
Collecting it,
proofreading, I might as well write it.
yeah.
Uh,
I was at the doctor's office the other day and she had her laptop out and we were meeting and talking about doctor stuff. And it was recording and did all that and transcribed the meeting at the end, and she doesn't have to make notes anymore. It's all done. She said, look at the notes it just gave me. They're pretty accurate.
minutes are not a transcription of the meeting.
Yeah,
Minutes are the action that the governing body takes. I do a little bit more on the Harrison City Council stuff when they had extensive discussion, but it's just it's the action that the council takes, and then the video is there for anyone who wants to watch.
see the details.
Because I've taken to putting all the videos on YouTube.
Just put them out there.
Mhm.
No,
Yep.
I don't think.
For you.
I'm
They
planning
are
on doing
out
that.
there.
It's 1 o'clock. We need to call the Historic District Commission to I need to amend the agenda. A request to amend their agenda. I forgot to have Wade add to that. Andy is basically going to be coming off of the commission. And we don't have a replacement yet, and she still technically is on the commission, but I would like to get a motion that we go ahead and replace her as far as co-counsel or co-chairman, sorry. So I would like to at least make a motion that we,
You're doing it right now? Or is
you
this a
like
motion to
second?
amend the minutes? Isn't there?
This
some-
would be a motion to amend it.
The agenda,
Agenda.
the agenda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd second that emotion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. We'll cover that under new business when we get to it. James, could we have a roll call, please?
Pat Brown,
Here.
Andy Esters, Kathy Golden,
Here.
Wayne Keith,
Here.
Ken Savels.
Here,
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Has everyone had a chance to read the minutes from our March 19th meeting?
good to me.
I moved the minutes be approved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. New business, again, I think, and I may be wrong, I mean, I would like to at least have it set for discussion. Does anybody see a reason not to go ahead and replace her as a co-chair?
Have we heard from her?
We've not heard from her.
She is in the process of moving the litter off.
Yeah, she is moving the load.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'd make a motion. Well, how do you want this worded? Did we just plan on go ahead to replace her? She's
Well, would anybody like to open up for nomination?
And this was for the vice chair.
This is for the vice.
The mayor will have to appoint
Yes, mayor will have to appoint
somebody.
Oh,
to
okay.
fill that
to
vacancy.
replace our vacancy. I'd like to make a motion that Kathy,
I will do, yeah, I will.
she's accepted it. Any other nominations? None.
We will close the nominations
Let's close the nominations.
and accept her by acclamation.
Maybe we have a vote. All in favor of Kathy?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Old business, We need to update the updated bylaws for the addition to Article 5. Other duties and actions of the commission. Wade,
So this was a recommendation from Arkansas Historic Preservation as we were getting everything ready for application for certified local government status. Wanted some language in there about survey and inventory of historic resources within the town. So it kind of lays out. So if you go to that Article 5, kind of lays out a little bit of the process of what we're going to do and as we developed it.
that was sent in your packet.
Yes.
Was that Article 5 or Article 6?
Article 6. Yeah, it is. This was spoken.
Yes.
SHPO, does that mean the state?
State Historic Preservation Officer.
Okay. I just like that to be spelled out in there one time.
Any other comments, questions, Wade? I think it's pretty straightforward.
Seemed like it. That's what he told us to do.
Right.
We're
And
not
that, we're
doing-
just covering part A right now.
Yes.
We'll cover part P here in a minute.
So we need a motion to accept this proposed amendment.
With Kathy's suggestion.
Yeah, I've noted on the first instance of SHPO, that may be the only instance too.
And we have a motion to accept paragraph A of Article 6, with the exception of adding definition of a SHPO. We have a second.
And
Well, and paragraph B.
Well, yeah, we haven't covered B yet. Well, I guess technically, that is all under the bylaws. So we do have our paragraph B to cover also, or as included in this.
So moved.
So we have a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
so the motion is to approve all of Article 6 that's been suggested.
Yes. Including the defining a SHPO. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
What was the alteration on paragraph B?
There was no modifications on B. It was only on A.
Paragraph A.
Okay. just
Where I had-
take it.
SHPO,
I'll
state
I'll
historic.
spell it out and then put the,
Or I can do it with an asterisk.
I've got my laptop, I can
Oh,
probably
okay,
do it after the meeting. That way
Okay.
we'll just have it done.
all right.
So with that, with those changes, this will be ready to be submitted to them,
Yeah,
correct?
will include the updated and signed bylaws with the application, assuming that gets approved here in just a little bit.
And I can come by and sign that if that.
If you've got a few minutes afterwards, I'll
Okay.
get it done and printed.
Sure, yeah, that'll work. Okay, second item, Historic District Commission Resolution number 1, resolution binding the Harrison Historic District Commission to establish design standards for development specific to the district. Wade,
So this was another recommendation from Ian at Historic Preservation. Well, he's based off conversations he's had with National Park Service. They're looking for something a little more binding than just say, hey, we plan on doing it for developing design standards. So this resolution just basically states the commission is committing to do that. And then one thing that's different from a previous version is section 6. does include guidelines to be used prior to adoption of the standard. And that basically, all that does is spell out the bulleted list of items from the Secretary of the Interior. That's what we will look at as we're looking at
Yeah.
certificates of appropriateness.
Appropriate.
Until such time that formal standards for the district are.
Does this need city council approval?
No, this is only a he felt like only a resolution of the commission would be.
Okay,
So this is the very first resolution of the Harrison Historic District Commission.
has everybody had a chance to review that? That was sent in Wade's email. It's 3 pages,
Biggest deal is just the word binding.
right? Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion, we accept it.
We have a motion to accept the resolution number 1 as submitted by Wade with no corrections. Give a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
So we are moving to make this resolution.
Yes.
Right.
Any additional comments, questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The next item is application for the certified local government. I think everybody, isn't that the one everybody had their qualifications?
Yes.
Inserted. I think everybody's got that done, and I appreciate that.
Ian is trying to log in.
Oh,
I don't have them
Um,
waiting room.
just the correct link he's got.
Wait.
Then maybe down there.
our guest that worked this today, and we
Not
can,
join 0.
once they get
Wonder
their
if he's got the
recording
right
going, I'd
meeting.
like for you to listen.
He may not, because I don't have them.
Link that's on the agenda.
T-shirts turned out good, didn't they?
But I've been using.
Yeah, it doesn't show him trying to ask him to join yet. But Sherry contacted me. Sherry Harrison told me, I guess he.
Oh, I see this now. Yeah, she texted me.
You got a number for Ian?
No. Well. Just his office number.
Okay.
I don't have a text. He does not share, so.
We have his email on there. We can try to send him.
I can email him, but this is the link we've used for, it's been on the agenda for the last.
Yeah, I don't have his phone number.
Yeah. Yeah, they just asked me to.
Can you get into, do you have contact with him?
No, it's actually Sherry that's contacted.
He's called my
multiple ways.
place,
Hmm.
What's his last name?
Montgomery.
Okay. I have his no, I have his work,
Yeah, he never shared his,
but I do have his email. Does that help?
I've got his
Yeah.
email. I need to know what link to send him because.
If we go to that where you're at there, James, and we can just go ahead and send him directly to the meeting, I think. There you go, but. Oh, there's an email since it's on his contacts, maybe. Maybe copy the button. And log into the email over here. Back there, and. Yeah. Just compose a new one, paste that in there, and then get the email address from Wade.
Okay. What's his email address? I'll send it to him.
Thank you too. You got your cell on, James?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna text it because
Okay.
it's long.
I do something that'll help him out. Like this right here. That way he can just use the hyperlink. Okay, there we go.
Wait from that, I'd like to introduce Lori Ruttenmeyer. She's our new Main Street director. And you all are.
I'm Rick Schumberger, and this is my wife Shirley Schumberger. We own in the building next to Matt's. The old Fest.
Oh, yes. And Harrison Daily done. Yes, sir. And Don.
That's me.
You've been busy, haven't you?
Yes, that's been great. Met 35 business owners so far.
Has it been good reception?
Yes,
Good deal.
yeah.
I guess you'll give us an update tomorrow. See, then problems getting in.
Does he know that he's being invited?
Okay, make.
Hmm.
He's looking for an email link. He's asking.
Ah, there he is. And
Hey Ian, can you hear us? We see you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
How are
Good
you?
afternoon.
Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Do we need to go over back on anything that we've covered so far yet, Ian?
Well, you just let me know what you've gotten through, but it doesn't have to be anything formal.
We've gone through the updated bylaws. where
Okay.
we Added A and B.
Those looked good to me in my reading of them. So,
That we added, we wanted to define what SHPO was.
that's reasonable. Yes. Yep.
That's the only change that we made.
Okay.
And then the second item, the Historic Commission, the resolution number 1 was approved as submitted.
Yes, the one regarding the design guidelines.
Right. And what we're on now is we just started discussion for the CLG.
The application packet, you mean?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. All right.
We've got, I think, I don't know if there's anything that we need to add or discuss. I think it's ready for submission, isn't it?
So I believe it is, unless somebody has seen something that is of concern or that we're missing. It's basically the standard application front that Ian had sent me. And then all of the attachments we pretty well got worked out. Couple of things that we created that we've not needed yet is the actual application for certificate of appropriateness is in there, as well as the template that we'll use for notifying people of the commission's action. Most everything else is probably stuff that you've seen multiple times because it included all the ordinances that have been passed.
I'm assuming we'll need to check off of section 8, all of the items A through
Yes.
H.
Yeah, that everything that is required to make those checks should have been in that packet that went out.
Yes, I went through that too and found everything that was needed except for I did email the Park Service this morning to get clarification on how they wanted us to handle item D, just because you guys are using the basic Secretary of the Interior standards. I don't know what they want us to put for that, but I'll figure it out.
Design guidelines.
Oh,
And I was hoping, so we included the secretary standards in that resolution 1.
Yeah.
In hopes that would satisfy that.
And I suspect it will. But I just wanted to confirm. So if they come back with something out of the blue, we should be able to resolve that fairly easily. But in terms of what you want to submit to the Park Service, I think basically all I'll need as far as a complete packet is just the official version of the resolution, taking out all the mentions of, draft and the highlighted areas and just make it look official and that it's been agreed upon and voted upon and all that. And we should be set. So. And Wade, did you include a map of the district?
Yes, I've included the map that we used in the LOD report that identifies each building as to whether it's contributing, non-contributing, or even highlights the couple that have been removed in the past.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty substantial submission. What do we need? Did we lose Ian?
No, I'm just looking for something else.
Well, do we
There you
need to make a motion for the approval to submit? I mean, it's been submitted, right?
Ian has reviewed it. once the commission approves the packet, I'll do the formal submission with the mayor's signature and everything.
Well, I move to, that the commission authorize the formal submittal of the applications as it's presented to us, our CLG status.
Okay, we have a motion to submit.
Second.
Wayne, seconds. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Very good.
Do you have anything you need to add? Ian, otherwise that's everything on our agenda.
No, I'm all set. Once Wade gets me the formalized versions of everything that you guys have been working on, I'll kind of compile it into a packet and figure out the best way that the Park Service wants me to submit it. And then I'll kind of take over from there and keep you posted. So the review period is pretty pretty tight, so we should know within a month at most, if it's yes, no, or they want more. So,
That's the Park Service, right?
yes, yes. But I'm not concerned, so.
Ian, I will try to have that packet, the formal packet to you by end of day tomorrow. I don't suspect I'll see the mayor to sign everything until tomorrow morning, and then I've still got. I'll have to update the bylaws that are in the packet and a couple other things.
That's fine. Yeah, we can definitely take a day or two to get that done, and then I can get it sent out to Washington by end of week at most, probably earlier. So
I need to run by your office.
No, as soon as we're done, if you got a few minutes, I'll update that change to the bylaws.
Okay, great.
In the resolution, for me to sign it.
If there's no other,
I got the resolution.
When do we want to schedule the next meeting with what we know and don't know?
Oh, no.
that's a good question. Wayne asked when should we schedule the next meeting, but, probably not till we know what the status is.
Well, I would recommend go ahead and see, we've been falling on what, the second Monday of the month. Keep that as the regular scheduled meeting now that we have the potential for certificates of appropriateness. That way, if I've got people, I've got a few things going on downtown right now that we had the Main Street grants, but all of those were underway before really the ordinance was
Adopted.
was in effect. So they're gonna carry forward. I've talked to most of all of them, and I think actually what they're doing would, I don't think there'd be any issue with getting a COA, but they were already going and doing that stuff before.
Well, they have to have it done by June
Yeah.
1.
So,
For them.
Oh, maybe it's May
Because we
1.
have, we have to have, well, we have to have.
We have to have it.
By the
in-
16th.
Yeah, we have to have the stuff in by the 16th.
I know one of them that would have required a COA, they've had their materials on site for quite a while and they're already doing it. So
Who was it?
it was the Dollar General, their awnings.
and our Main Street staff is in the same office that I am, so they do their best to try to, work with me if they know they're in a CLG or a locally regulated district. If there's anything that's kind of unusual, they might come chat with me. So, we try not to, try to keep the water smooth on that stuff. So.
But so if that were the case, then in May, the second Monday would be May 11th.
Good. Do we want to have a motion made that our next, well, do we just keep it what we have? Just,
Keep it on schedule, and it's
Keep it on
easy to
schedule.
cancel if we don't have this thing back
We'll
or.
say typically, if we don't have any agenda items, I'll notify
everybody.
a couple weeks ahead.
Next meeting will be scheduled for May the 11th at 1:00.
Okay. Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion and second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. All right.
Thank you, Ian.
Thank you all. Thank you.
All right.
Ian.
Yes, thank you all very much. Good work. So hopefully I have good news next time we talk.
Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.